teams in the NBA right now that can offer max contracts to two superstars, and that is New York and that is Miami. Well, Miami already has Dwayne Wade, so they're trying to bring somebody in, maybe like a Chris Bosh. But New York, if they can find a way to get LeBron James to come to New York, they can bring a Chris Bosh along the lines and still keep a Tracy McGrady. He's still got some game. I mean, he's only 30, you know, that's prime in the NBA. But the fact is, he's in the perfect system to get his shots, to get his minutes.
Well, he's 30 years old with the back of a 60-year-old.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how that works out. Now, I want to change subjects for just a minute and talk about Tiger Woods. Like I said, we all saw him give his press statement last Friday. We all saw how he was almost robotic in giving that. Aaron, do you feel he owed the public an apology?
Not at all. No, I don't think he owed the public, me, you, PGA. I don't think he owes them an apology. He owes his wife, his daughters, and his kids, and his mom and his family, and his friends as well. But us in the PGA don't deserve that. That's his personal life. You know, I think some things come along with being, you know, in the public eye like that you have to apologize, but that's just not one of them. I don't believe. I think you need to take care of it privately and get past it. And I don't think we were owed an apology.
I disagree. I love Tiger. I grew up watching Tiger. My dad was like, this is who you should role model your life against, or look up to in a sense, and he disappointed me. And the fact is that I'm more angry about the fact that he waited so long to give his apology. And the apology didn't really seem sympathetic at all. It seemed, like you said, robotic at a sense. I mean, we talked about, you know, Kobe when he had that allegation of rape, and he looked like he was just ready to just give up on the world. And he had his wife next to him. I think that's another big thing is Elon was not there. So if Elon's not there, what does it really matter? You're just giving this speech to a bunch of people who, they're not really pressed. They're just family members. I mean, the family members will forgive Tiger and stuff like that, but the fact is that I don't think it really did anything to help his situation. And honestly, all he has now is just to go play golf, and hopefully, you know, we did forgive Kobe, so we can forgive Tiger.
Really, sorry, just to add some. Really, that's what's going to make the difference. What he does in the golf tournaments from now on is going to make his move smart or not smart.
Exactly. I completely agree. He's going to have to sit there and he's going to take scrutiny. He's going to have to take criticism. It's going to be something like he's never seen before. Every time Tiger's out on the golf course, it's nothing but cheers. Now I'm sure there's going to be mixed emotions, a bunch of boos filled in with those cheers. And it's just all going to see how he responds. And I can tell you this much, there's not going to be any more club throwing. that won't help his case at all.
Yeah, he's going to be probably more gentle.
Well, yeah, he's going to have to be. Him and his caddy, Steve Williams, who's everyone knows he's a character. I want to touch real quick on the Olympics. Like I said earlier, the United States leads all countries with 32 medal counts. Germany's close behind, and I think they're 4 back. What do you think makes the United States perform so well in these Olympics, at least here on the North American continent?
Well, the United States, I mean, it's the neighboring border of Canada, and the fact is that people love Winter Olympics because they know they have a lot of good competitors in Americans such as Bodie Miller, Shaun White, Lindsey Vonn, Paula Ono. I mean, they have a lot of good competitors, and the fact is that it's not too far from Canada, and this is close. This is almost like it's in America in a sense because everybody looks at Canada and America and they say, hey, we're about the same. I mean, they're not that far from us.
Aaron?
Well, I think you're exactly right. I think Canada gets looked over a lot, and it's nice to see them get more attention because of the Olympics. But, you know, it's nice to see that the U.S. is constantly one of the number ones. We seem to be a fixed variable. It seems like that like during the Summer Olympics, it was us versus China. Right. And now it's great. You know, it's us again versus now it's Canada. And that's the hot topic. It's nice to live in a country, to be that competitive and have that great athletes. And I mean, they're doing a great job, and it's fun to watch. And I mean, imagine if we weren't this competitive. It wouldn't, you know, what would Olympics mean then to us?
And
exactly.
Just to add one more thing too, I think that the USA beating Canada in hockey was huge because a lot of people, Canada loves hockey. That's their number one thing, you know. But the fact is that we beat them in their sport. It's almost equivalent to looking at the soccer when USA Soccer went and beat Spain, the number one team. A lot of people didn't know that we even had a good soccer team. Exactly. And now that the USA beat Canada, people are like, wow, this team is actually legit. And they compared it to the Miracle on ice. And I think that's a little premature because Russia was such a good team.
Russia was the team of the century without a doubt, and they probably still are. Probably will go down as the greatest hockey team ever. But like you said, both victories back then in 1980 and then now in 2010 were huge wins for the United
Absolutely.
States hockey team.
Yeah.